bet it's going to be a nice night over at Highmark Stadium on Saturday night, Trey.
Yeah, we really don't have much change headed our way in the next couple of days across our region. So a pretty nice night to head out to that as we're going to continue to likely add on to the dry stretch that we've had across our area. We're currently at 4 days on this latest dry stretch. Now, since July, we've had 54 dry days across our area, and it's likely this current dry stretch, we could easily add another 7 days onto that. And with all these dry stretches that we've had recently, we're going to show you the drought monitor loop from July 1st up until now. No one was in drought back then on July 1st, but take a look at how things have gradually deteriorated over the last few weeks. We've seen an explosion of abnormally dry conditions, widespread moderate drought, and then now with the latest edition of this week's drought monitor, severe drought, which is level 3 out of 4 or 5 there on that drought category, covering parts of western Allegheny, southern Beaver, and northwestern Washington County. And you can see for the year, we're running around 3 inches below normal on rain. It's a little bit worse west and to the north. Still running pretty decent there in Morgantown, but the idea is we're all seeing this recent dry stretch, and we could certainly use a little bit more rain. High pressure's off to the north right now. That's been the big problem why we can't get any rain across our area, and this high is not going to really move too much because we have a blocking weather pattern setting up. The jet stream is way off to the north, and so that allows things to essentially just get backed up, and so we get a persistent weather pattern as we've seen the last couple of days. So for this afternoon, highs into the upper 70s to low 80s under clear skies tonight, fairly similar to what we experienced this morning. Lows in the upper 40s to low 50s, 52 here in the city of Pittsburgh. Tomorrow, a little bit more warm air in place, and so that will allow temperatures to warm up to more low 80s expected for Friday afternoon. Saturday morning, we're down into the low to mid 50s, so not as cool Saturday. And then by Saturday afternoon, a little bit of a westerly wind comes in, and that should warm us up into the low 80s once again. Our only small shot, and when I say small, it's very small chance for rain, comes in Saturday evening into Sunday as this weak disturbance moves in from the north and west. We're going to really be struggling on moisture though, so the chance of seeing rain area wide is very low. And then as we look ahead to next week, as we expand this view out, we once again move back into that blocking pattern. The jet stream's way off to the north, and things are just kind of stuck in place across our region. So progressively warmer and dry conditions will continue as you see those high temperatures each day warm up into the low to mid 80s, a couple of degrees above normal for this time of year, and not looking at much in the way of rain. 79 is your high today, 81 tomorrow afternoon. No weather issues expected for high school football tomorrow night as those temperatures will drop into the lower 70s, ultimately ending in the mid 60s by 11 p.m. Saturday, Pitt versus West Virginia. No weather issues for that expected. Partly cloudy skies. Again, we have that stray chance of an afternoon shower, but limited moisture should keep that chance of rain down. And then there's that continuous dry stretch extending on into the early to middle part of next week.